This is question number 23 on the June 2014 non-calculator paper. Let's read through the question. Yvonne has 10 tulip bulbs in a bag. 7 of the tulip bulbs will grow into red tulips. 3 of the tulip bulbs will grow into yellow tulips. Yvonne takes at random 2 tulips from the bag. She plants the bulbs. So she's taking 2 from the bag. They haven't talked about replacement or not, right? But this, because she's taken 2, she's taken 1 and then another. So this is what the tree diagram here shows. With regard to the first tulip that she takes, it's going to be 7 over 10 as the probability of a red, and the probability of a yellow is going to be 3 over 10. Remember, these probabilities on the branches need always to add up to 1. So 7 over 10 add 3 over 10, that's 10 over 10, which is 1. Okay, if she did, pick 2 tulips, that means she picked the first bulb, she didn't put it back in the bag, so there's 1 less in the bag, and then she picked the other bulb. So we're going to go for the fact that there's no replacement, so it's not replaced. And that's something you need to understand that has happened, and then you need to take account in the question itself. So let's look at the rest of that tree diagram and think about how we take account of the fact that it's not replaced. If she picked a red the first time and didn't put it back, that means that they're now not 10 in the bag, but 9. Okay, and one top tip is all these probabilities here are going to be out of 9. Okay, because if there isn't a replacement, then there are just 9 left in the bag. If there were 7 red to begin with, as we were told, and she picked a red first, then there's 1 less red. Probability of picking a red the second time is going to be 6 over 9. And remember what I said, on a pair of branches, the probabilities should add up to 1. So if you think about this, on these 2 branches, the probabilities should add up to 1. What should this be? 3 over 9. And if you think about it, if you picked a red first, you still have 3 yellow tulips. The probability of picking a yellow the second time would be 3 out of 9. Let's do the same with the fact that if you picked a yellow first, there's going to be 1 less yellow in the bag, so that would be 2. And you'll still have all 7 reds left in the bag, so that's going to be 7. And thinking about it, those 2 still add up to 9 over 9. Right, I could have used that fact to help me work out the 7 over 9 as I did before. Make sure you do understand this. Make sure you can do it. And those are 2 very, very easy marks because you're working with simple fractions and simple adding and taking aways. Okay, let's look at part B. Part B says work out the probability that at least one of the bulbs, so at least one of the bulbs, will grow into a yellow tulip. So at least one means 1 or both. Okay, so at least 1. So what I need to look at is, back to my tree diagram, what are all the different combinations? Work out the probability that at least one of the bulbs will grow into a yellow tulip. So over here I'll have red, red. Both of them will grow into reds. Then I'll have red, yellow. Next one, yellow followed by red, and then yellow, yellow. Okay, so what I'm interested in is these 3, right? Because in all of those, at least one of them grows into a yellow. To work out those probabilities, I need to multiply the probabilities on the branches along their way. So red, yellow is going to be 7 over 10 times 3 over 9. Yellow, red is going to be 3 over 10 times 7 over 9. And yellow, yellow is 3 over 10 times 2 over 9. Okay, those are the probabilities that I need to multiply together and then add them all up. So 7 over 10 times 3 over 9, remember, times the numerators times the denominators, I'll get 21 over 90. The next one, 3 times 7, 21, 10 times 9, 90. The next one, 3 times 2 is 6 over 90. If I go to my answer space, I'm going to add those 3 probabilities. So this is 21 over 90 plus 21 over 90 plus 6 over 90. 21 add 21 is 42. 42 add 6 is 48 over 90. Okay, that is my result. That's my answer, and that's adequate. Make sure you do understand this question, especially part B. It's usually a common second part to tree diagram questions, asking you to use the probabilities to work out something else. 48 over 90 is what I've just written in the answer space down below, and that should get you full marks for this question. Make sure you understand it, and you can do it.